We're in the middle of the forest in South Texas, and this is the end of December. We're doing a bit of foraging. If you're in a survival situation, you need to find food, no matter what season it is. And wintertime's usually a time when it's a little harder to find. But this shrub right here that I'm next to is called the Turk's cap, also called the forest rose. And it is one of my favorites, and it's an incredibly important plant if you're trying to survive. So come check this out. You want to be able to identify this plant, and it blooms year-round, which is pretty nifty. But check out these blooms. All right, you ought to be able to identify that. You can see that the petals are going in a spiral shape. You can see that long, tall pistil right there. And just about every part of this plant is edible, which makes it very, very important. So first off, the beautiful flower, completely edible. Okay, so you simply pull it off, pick it, and eat it. And you don't have to prepare it. It's tender, it's sweet. In the summertime, you want to go around and look at the plants that have the most bees on them. That'll kind of tell you which ones are producing the nectar right then, so you can get the most calories out of what you're eating. You also have a lot of these young leaves right here, and these are kind of your salad greens. So these are completely edible. So you take the new ones off, chew them up, they're good to go. Now you don't want to eat the stalk. That's just about the only thing you can't eat on this. The last thing of note, and this is an important one, is that for every 10 or 15 of these flowers, what you're going to find is called a Mexican apple or a Turk's cap fruit. And so I found a couple of these over here. Go and see if I can't relocate them again. Sometimes you got to look for them. And here you go. Here's one, and it's ready to go. They start out really light colored, and they'll start to turn red when they get real sweet. But what you're going to do is simply pick it off, pull it off, get those leaves off, or you can eat them. And they taste like apples. So no prep needed. You are going to find a couple seeds inside of them. They say that you can spit them out. I crunch right through. They taste pretty good. This is one of my favorite ones out here. When you find one of these plants, you usually find dozens. And so down here on the river property, 10, 15 acres, I probably have around 90, 100 different plants. And you can see they grow pretty well. Go from plant to plant, look around for those apples. The white ones, you're going to want to note where they are, but you're not going to want to pick them yet. So on this one right here, you've got a couple of the light colored ones. Until they get the red on there, you're really not going to get the sugar production. Again, here's another one of them, and they pick right off. They're good to go. Another one of your Texas natives that are extremely edible and extremely important. So, learn something.